Good evening everybody, my name's Dougie. Tonight I'm going to take a look at the Precision Drip Tip. That's manufactured by Siam Mods and sold in the UK by www.safe6.co.uk. Now, I didn't purchase this, I was kindly sent it by Glenn, aka Romastino, on the UKV forums. So a massive thank you for sending me that, Glenn. I appreciate it. Now I've taken a few close-up shots of this so we can take a little bit more of a detailed look. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so here is the Precision Drip Tip from Siam Mods, the I06 version. You can also buy these for the 306s as well. So make sure, obviously, at point of sale you choose which fitting you'll be wanting. Okay, so the overall height of the drip tip is about 1.5 inch, and the diameter at the top and the bottom is around 1/2 inch. The dripping hole as well at the top, it's a fairly decent size, 5mm. I think anybody's going to really struggle to be missing that hole, so that's a good feature as well for me on this drip tip. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up in this photo, but there's two O-rings. There's one close to the bottom and one about another 3-4mm further up, which will create a nice snug fit around your atomizer of choice. Also, there's like a ridge on the inside, and I thought that would sit snugly up against the top of the atomizer, but it doesn't. I think it's there more to stop any juice, coming back into your mouth or anything. But the two O-rings do a really cracking job, and they make a really nice, snug fit around your atomizer. So here is the Precision Drip Tip. It's attached to my Pravari in this photo. So that's it really. That's a little bit of a closer look at the specs of the drip tip. So let's go and take a look and see how it vapes. Okay, so that was a bit of a closer look at the drip tip. I do apologise for the images, they wasn't very clear. I don't have a fantastic camera, unfortunately, to try and get really close in. The main thing, I was really wanting to try and get a picture of was the O-rings on the inside. These do come with a couple of spare O-rings as well, so if wear and tear takes its toll over the time you use the drip tip, you'll be able to replace them. So one thing I didn't mention in the video was the weight. There's a nice bit of weight to it, which you'd expect. It's a solid build again from Siam Mods. I can't see any scratches or anything on this tip. Even on the inside, it just screams build quality again. So congratulations to Graham from Siam Mods at creating another perfect, perfectly machined piece of kit. So for basically fitting it on here, I've got a 1.5 ohm I06 atomizer. You just basically sit it on, and it will take a bit to push on, and it will just click into place. It's fairly easy to come off, but it won't fall off. It's going nowhere. Obviously, if I was to shake it, it'd pop off, but it's not going anywhere. So you just push it nice and snug down. So we'll give it a vape, and obviously this doesn't affect the the vaping experience really, apart from what it actually does. So we'll give it a vape anyway and see it in action, I suppose. So it does what it says. It's a drip tip for an I06. you can use like your Canons and stuff on your 306s. Like I say, you can get this in the 306 style. So if you do use Canons, you'd be able to order in one of these, and it just looks so much better. And I don't know if you'll be able to pick up the hole on there, but you'll never miss that. You can't miss that. I mean, I'm messy at dripping, but it's huge. Easy. It's a nice big hole there to get your juice in. There's just no easy way to talk about that, is there? I think I might have flooded the atomizer a little bit there. So really, that's all I can say about it. It does the job, and it does the job well. I've not had any leaks coming out, from in between the atomizer and the drip tip. So it's keeping everything in there. When I do over drip, because I'm messy when I'm dripping. It's terrible trying to talk about this subject of dripping. When you do over drip, you get some coming out, but it's not from in between the atomizer and the drip tip. It's from actually, through the atomizer itself. So this drip tip has caused me no problems at all. It's just looks really nice, and it does what it says. You can't fault it, really. It's just another brilliant piece of Siam mods kit. So you can get these from safersigs.co.uk, and I think they're around £7.70 for the drip tip, and it'll come with a couple of spare O-rings. So if you do use a lot of I06 atomizers or the 306 atomizers, and you want a nice solid drip tip that looks the business, give them a go. Like I say, thanks to Glenn for sending me this. I can see it being used a lot, because I am really taken by this. It's a nice piece of kit. Okay, so that's it. That's the Siam Mods I06 drip tip.